Hey guys, it's Melanie. So I am pre-recording this and I don't know when I'm going to upload it, but it'll probably be when I'm already off on vacation. But I'm just trying to get like a few videos together in case vlogging kind of falls through. But I thought I would do a get ready with me chit chat type video. So we'll see how this goes. I already have my Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense on. This has an SPF of 30. I really am loving this during the summertime. During the rest of the year, I prefer the Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer, but this just does a slightly better job of controlling my oil during the summer. So I like this. It's actually a moisturizer and an SPF in one, and it's slightly tinted. So I put that on about 5 minutes ago. I like to let that really kind of sink in and like blend in with my skin before I put makeup on top of it. And now I'm just using this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion sample that I had. I don't even know if this is still any good. It's like, it's really thick. We'll try it. Oh yeah, it's like, okay, we'll try it. Anyway, so today is actually July 15th. So, I don't really have anything planned today short of like staying home with Stella and working on potty training. She is still not potty trained. Yes, she is 3.5. She just honestly doesn't want to do it. Yesterday we had kind of this miracle moment when Craig and I took her to her last ballet class. Right before class started, she comes up to me and she goes, "Mama, I really have to go pee-pee." And I was like, "Oh, it's a miracle." Like, Stella does these things where she just, when she decides she wants to do something, she'll do it, but not until then. Like, she won't do anything until she's ready. She's not one of those kids that will try things or like test things out. Like, if she doesn't want to do it, she's just not going to do it. So I've had all kinds of people give me advice on how to potty train her, and none of it has worked. I've tried everything. I've tried bribing her. I mean, I told her I would take her to effing Disneyland if she would like go on the potty, and she just literally is like, "No thanks, Mom." So we're just not going to be able to force her. And I've talked to the pediatrician several times, and he's just like, you know what, she's still okay. She's within that like range of like when kids potty train. And he was like, if she's like 4.5 and she's still not potty trained, we're going to have, probably some talks about that. But right now he's not worried about it. So I'm trying not to be worried about it, but I want to encourage her because she has a spot at a preschool which starts on September 19th. She loses that spot if she's not potty trained because they won't take her. So we kind of have this looming deadline of like, you cannot go to preschool until, I'm just going to put on my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten, until you potty train. And I'm kind of holding that over her head because I really thought she wanted to go to preschool, but I think she might be sabotaging me. I don't know that she's actually ready to go. Again, she's one of those kids where, like, if she doesn't want to do something, she will not do it, or she will figure out a way to not have to do it. So I'm kind of wondering if that is what the case is, because we've talked about preschool a lot and what that's going to mean and how it's going to work. She's going to be away from mommy for a couple of hours, a couple times a week. And she's actually told me several times, "I don't want to be away from mommy." And I'm just like, oh, well, you're gonna have to. Mommy's not homeschooling you. So you need to start getting used to this idea of going to school. And I tell her that like she's only there for a couple of hours and we're going to ease into it. So the game plan was to enroll her for preschool this year, do a second year of preschool next year because she'll be 4, and then she starts kindergarten at age 5. So 2 years of preschool I thought would be a good way to sort of ease her into the whole idea of school. And the first year of preschool is only 2 hours 2 days a week. The second year of preschool is 3 hours 2 days a week. So it would be like a really gradual transition for her, and that really seems to work best. But I just don't know that she's like ready. So it may not work out. I would honestly be really bummed because I was looking forward This is going to sound terrible because, you know, I'm a work from home mom and I'm really blessed to be able to do that. But at the same time, it's also really hard to work from home because I have to try to like get my work done, you know, in spurts, like when she's taking a nap or when she's, you know, busy watching the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or outside playing in the backyard, running through the sprinkler and stuff. So, you know, I was hoping that I would have like 2 days a week where I could, you know, run some errands without her and know that she was in a good place where she was learning and, you know, getting some more socialization and stuff. But I just don't know. Let me see if I can turn this off. Sorry, this is my iPad here. I don't know how to turn that off. Okay, well, I'll just set it down here. Anyway, so moral of the story is we're working on potty training today. Wish me luck. It was honestly like, it was a very strange moment yesterday when she asked me to use the potty at ballet because both Craig and I were just like, what? She's never done that before. Do you think this is the day? Like, is this the switch? And turns out no, because we got home and, you know, I offered to like put her little fancy underwear that we have bought for her. I've bought her like 30 pairs of underwear because I'm like, well, maybe she wants Sophia underwear. Maybe she wants Frozen underwear. Maybe she wants Mickey Mouse underwear. Maybe she wants Minnie Mouse. Maybe she wants Daisy. You know, like what Disney character will get her excited about underwear? She's not excited about underwear. She literally, I put them on her and she goes, please put my diaper back on. She's very well spoken for her age. And so it kind of freaks me out because I'm like, dude, if you can tell me like, please put my diaper back on or, you know, please change my diaper. I've gone pee-pee. Like you're old enough to like know when that's happening and you should go to the bathroom. I bought her own potty. I've bought the little seat that goes on top of our toilet because I'm like, well, maybe she just wants to use the big person toilet. No, she's not afraid of where the poop goes. Like, I don't get it. Stella is an enigma who really doesn't mind sitting in a poopy diaper if she has to. So anyway, enough about that. I have a huge order for this weekend. It's a really like big wedding. I actually have a helper coming to help me assemble some of the flowers. And deliver everything. It is at a really nice location. But I have to start working tomorrow, so Stella is going to the babysitter tomorrow, which she'll be excited about. We take her to a friend who has an in-home daycare. Like she has a licensed daycare. And she has a daughter that's exactly a year younger than Stella, and they're like best friends. So Stella really likes going over there. So she's been going over there most Thursdays and Fridays during the summer when I have weddings so that I can work. I'm just putting on my NYX blush in taupe for contour. I'll list everything down below. I'll link everything for you guys that I'm putting on my face. So I'm excited for her to go. I like working. I like working a lot, and it's nice that Stella and I have a break from each other sometimes. Because again, I'm really blessed to be able to stay home with her and work from home for the most part. But it's also nice to like have some me time. So our trip is coming up next week. We have a house sitter. So I need to get her kind of all set up with how to take care of Sophie. So Mr. Kong is going to go up to my parents with Stella so that the house sitter doesn't have to take care of a dog and a cat. You know, and Sophie's pretty chill, so, and the house sitter is a family friend, so we're very lucky to have her come and stay at our house, and she'll take care of everything. So, but Stella is actually going up to my parents' house on Saturday, and we don't leave until Wednesday. So I asked my mom to take Stella a little bit earlier so that I could actually get ready for the trip, because I really have not done much to get ready. I haven't started to pack anything. I haven't made any lists. Honestly, I'm just trying to get through my wedding this Saturday, and then after that, I can focus on like the actual trip. So, and I still have to like get my flowers ordered for the 2 weddings that I have immediately after returning from the trip. This is like a rough time of year for me to be going anywhere. This is the It Cosmetics Hello Light Illuminating Powder. So I'll have a few days before the trip without Stella and without Mr. Kong, because he's going up with my mom as well, to get some stuff ready. So that'll be nice, but I'm gonna miss Stella like crazy. A lot of you have asked like if we're taking Stella on the trip. We're not, because honestly Craig and I have not done very much together in years. Like we have not gone on a vacation together in years, because summer is a really rough time for me, and it is for him now too. So this trip's kind of a big deal, and he works so much and I work a lot, and so we just needed some time together. Plus Stella was not ready to take a 10-hour flight to Germany. She's not. She would go nuts on the plane. And it just wasn't, like, it wasn't going to work out. We're going to a wedding over there, and it's a wedding where, like, there's no kids. I'm not going to, like, find some random babysitter in Germany to watch Stella during the wedding. So, anyway, long story short, Craig and I are going together. We're not taking Stella. And I'm looking forward to just him and I having some time. I feel like couples time is really important. I have said this before to some other people, like some friends, and they're always kind of shocked by this statement, but I feel like one of the most important relationships, besides the relationship with your kid, is actually your relationship with your partner. And I think for us, Craig and I have to be in a good place and really be connected, so that we can take care of Stella together and our relationship lasts. Like, it won't do Stella any good if, like, the only thing I focus on is her, and then my relationship with Craig goes to the wayside, because I think sometimes, honestly, that's how some marriages end. And that's not something that I want to happen. Of course, Stella will always be, you know, number one in terms of, like, safety and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, and taking care of her is, like, top priority. But I do also need to maintain a relationship with Craig, and we have to have a good kind of team connection with each other so that we can be good parents to Stella, like, together, and not end up divorced like some people do. You know, I know that money is a lot of times the cause for divorce, but I also think it can be kids, you know? If you just spend more time focusing on them than each other, that isn't necessarily a good thing either. That statement will probably leave a lot of people pissed off, but and that's okay. You know, everybody kind of has to parent in the way that they see fit, but it works for Craig and I to, you know, still really focus on each other. And, you know, obviously still have Stella as a priority, but, you know, we have to work on our relationship too, so. And marriages work. Craig and I have a really good relationship. If you guys missed our husband tag video, I will list that down below. He was really nervous. He's normally not that quiet. He's actually pretty, like, loud and rambunctious. So it was funny to see him so, like, quiet and shy in the video. But anyway, I think we're a really great pair. We're really different in some ways and really alike in others, so it works out. I'm rambling about a lot of different things. I'm trying to, like, figure out where I'm going with all of this. Let's talk about my trip. Okay, so by the time that you guys see this, I'll already be in Germany. So we are going to spend most of our time in, like, the southern part of Germany. I'm originally from Saarland. There's a city in Saarland called Zweibrücken, and so that's where I was born. So we're going to be spending a few days there so that I can visit family. I should probably actually contact my family. I mean, they know that I'm coming, but they don't know the dates that we're going to be there. So we fly into Frankfurt, we spend the night in Frankfurt, and then we drive to Zweibrücken the next day. And then we'll spend the entire weekend there. And then on Monday, we leave for Heidelberg. We spend 2 days in Heidelberg. Then we drive to, is it Nuremberg? I think it's Nuremberg. Yeah, Heidelberg, Nuremberg, and then we will go to Munich. And that weekend is our friend Felix's wedding, so we'll go to the wedding in Munich. And then Felix has a bunch of like day trips planned for us until we leave on August 5th. So we're going to some castles. We're going to a concentration camp. Craig is a huge World War II buff, and he wanted to visit, I think it's Buchenwald, that is down in the Munich area. So we're going to go visit a concentration camp and kind of get his like history buff on. He's so obsessed with World War II stuff. Like it kills me because like we're always having to watch like the military channel together. Right now he's really into the movie Fury. Did you guys see that? It's Brad Pitt that's in it. I've watched bits and pieces of it when he's had it on. It is a really good movie. It's so hard to watch, you guys. Like, it's a graphic movie. It's hard for me to watch that kind of stuff. I'm originally from Germany, so that's where, like, my family is from. And it's hard to watch that stuff because I know that is a part of, like, my history. And when we moved to the US, like in Germany, like when I was like, you know, in my first few grades, we moved over here when I was 10. So, you know, in like elementary school in Germany, like we never really like talked much about it. My family didn't talk much about it. I know my Oma and my Opa were, you know, they were around during the war, and my Opa was a soldier, and he was actually responsible for digging foxholes. He did not want to participate in the war, but he was basically forced to. So he never really wanted to talk much about it. So it just wasn't something that like we really discussed. And so like seeing so much of it like on the History Channel and stuff like that, it just kind of is like, oh my God, it was absolutely a horrible time in history. And I can't believe what humans are capable of. Let's not bring the vlog down. But anyway, so Craig's just really kind of interested in that part of history. And so we're going to go visit some things that I'm not super excited about visiting, but you know, you kind of do what both people want to do on a vacation. So, but I think that will be a really hard thing to go and like visit. But that's just part of it. By the way, I'm using the Buxom palette. I'm just doing my like everyday look that I've done with this for like the last 2 weeks now. I love this palette. And I don't know how long I've been talking. I might have to shut the camera off. It might die here any minute. I'm just putting the color, what is this? Spoiled Sexy. I put that in my crease, and then I'm putting it just on my lower lash line. I'm really not having to be too careful with this. It's actually pretty forgiving because the colors are pigmented, but they're not like super crazy pigmented. So it's kind of nice because it can be quick. Then I'll put Champagne Buzz on my lid. I'm really excited to eat German food again. Oh man, it's gonna be hard because I might come back like 10 pounds heavier, but I think we're gonna walk around quite a bit, so I'm hoping that the walking that we do negates the ridiculous amount of bratwurst and Wiener Schnitzel that I'm gonna be eating. We'll see. I don't have specific things picked out to check out in the cities that we're going to. I chose to spend 2 days in each city because I didn't want it to be too hectic. So we have like, you know, basically it's more like a day and a half because we'll check out of our hotel room and then, you know, probably like go around a little bit more and then drive on to the next city. each city is about an hour and a half to like 2 hours apart from each other. So I didn't want there to be like a ton of driving in between either. Craig and I don't normally do like road trips together. We just don't really like being in the car. So, sorry, I'm just packing on a little bit more color. My eyes are starting to water, so. You know what I think I may have actually noticed is that I might be allergic to one of the ingredients in the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, because whenever I wear this one, I seem to get watery eyes, and I've heard, I think Linda over at the Beauty Puzzle say something similar. So it's the only eye primer that I've noticed that with, so I might need to actually stop using that one, which sucks because it's worked so well for me in the past. But I'm definitely having like watery eyes right now. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing here. It might be really bright. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute and I'm going to do my liner and my lashes, and then I'll show you guys how I do my eyebrows. So I'll be back. All right, so I completely spaced turning the camera back on when I did my brows. So my brows are done. Sorry. What I've been using lately is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe and my Beige Betty Brow Box from Urban Decay. I recently learned that this color combo here, Beige Betty, is discontinued, so that sucks because this taupe color in here is perfect for me. So looks like I'll be on the hunt for a replacement. I do still have a MAC Omega in a palette that I can use up, but I won't be able to repurchase MAC Omega after I use that one up. So I'm going to have to find a good taupe brow powder. I know Anastasia probably has one, so I'll probably try them because I believe that they are cruelty-free. So anyway, so this is my look. I need to go blow dry my hair. My lips, oh yeah, it's one of the new Essence lipsticks. You will have seen this in a Friday Favorites, but this is the color Cool Nude. This is from their, I believe it was called Rock the Nudes, but I want to say the name of the collection after I looked it up was actually like I Love Nudes. There are eyeshadows in the collection, there are lipsticks, there's nail polishes, but all I was able to find at Fred Meyer was the lipsticks, and they were in like a permanent display. So here's hoping that maybe these are permanent. I love this. Anyway, that is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it feels great. So this is my look for the day. I will link everything down below for you guys. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I don't do these types of get ready video with me very often because I'm not good at editing, so it's hard for me to like take things out. So I just thought I would do this to maybe like have a video to upload if there was like a lull in like the vlogs or whatever. We are going to have Wi-Fi at all of the places that we go to, but you know, I don't know how this trip's going to go. So there may be vlogs while I'm in Germany, or they may have to wait until I get back. So we'll kind of see, but I will definitely like record some footage and put it together for you at some point, whether it's at the end of the month while we're there or after we get back. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you are having a fantastic day, and I'm going to go do my hair. I'm really excited about my hair appointment. It's on Sunday finally. Ooh, I've been rocking this like ridiculous like grow out for quite some time, so I am ready to get my old lady hair. I just am. So I'm really gonna go now. Have a great day, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.